Hello friend, in this video I will teach you what is array, why we use array, what are the elements of array, what are the indexes of array, what is the purpose of array, how we can access array elements, how we can modify it, what is nested array, and array concatenation with strings, modification of array, indexing, checking, and some other common operation. And the heading has been given here, like what is array. We will cover this topic, what is how we can access element of array, what is nested array, and what about concatenation of array, and some other type of most commonly used operation with array: modification, indexing, and push, pop, etc. And later on we will discuss what is multi-dimensional array and how we can use array like we want in our daily life. So what is array? Array is used to store large amount of data. Like if you want to store some number of some students, so at a time if we declare a separate variable for each student, so it will require more variable. Like we need to store more than 10 students record in our record. So that will be using array is easy, because array is easy than using variable etc. Because once we declare array and we just put lots of amount of data in array without having any problem. So we will discuss how we can use and how we can access. But if you are new in this channel and this is your first video, and the video is about JavaScript, so we have uploaded a list of video on the same channel. So if you are new, please subscribe and press the bell icon that we are making video, and you will get notification around. So what is array? Arrays are used to store large amount of data. We will just cover that with examples, so it will be clear, practical examples, so it will be clear to you that how you can make array and how you can use array. So array we will use, we will define an array with variable 1, where we will just name it we'll just write with my array, and then you have to put just equal sign. If you remember that if you are having some previous knowledge about C++, in C++ there was not, array was not like this, but in JavaScript array is written like this. We do not declare the size of array in C++ or C#. In some other languages we define size of array, and later on we put element the same as we declare it. But in JavaScript that is array is same like in Python we use list. And one most important thing, that it is not homogeneous, that we can store multiple type of data. Like we store numbers, we store floating numbers, and we store strings. So what are these things? We have discussed these all things before, and we have uploaded video. Try to check that. That would be also, we tried our best. That would be helpful to you. That now we are going to store some numbers, and we are going to store some strings, numbers, etc. So how? We will just write 90, and after 90 we will write a single character, we'll write just single character m, and then we will try to write like some string values. So in string value we will write mb, and later on we will declare some floating point value. So in floating point 90 plus 00 will declare. Just if you want to put a semicolon, I told you several times that it is not important to put, but it is a good practice, because when you are working with arrays or some other stuff, so it will be clear to you that the line has been finished, and you will start from new line. So that was all about how we can declare array and how we use array in now if you want to store some important, like we will say in colleges or school or university, we are using some record in our array, like we will define it. You can also define with const. Fine, you can also define with const, which is what we can say, we have uploaded video on it as well, that what is const, variable, etc. Fine. So const my our array, we will store our array, right? Our array we will store our array, and in sorry for that, our array and our array, but the same, the method is the same. Like we will say that we will write just id, and id we will write id equals id, and then we'll write just we'll put some number 12, and the next thing we'll write just grade a will write. And if we want anything to write like some floating numbers, so we can also store there and put semicolon. Now if you want to just give this all thing in the console, so how we can do that? So as I told you, that's simple. You can write console and log. After log you should write my array. First we'll try my array, right, and later on we will try to write our array. So come here, and there are some other ways, but it is easy. So now come here, it is printed. Now look at this 90 and m and mb and 90. So that is how about we declare array and how we can get elements in console. Now we will try to do one more as well in our array, that what is a result of our array, and our array will give us result about that 90 id and 12 etc. These were all about how we can declare arrays. Now if we want array to access some specific element and want to some a specific element or check some indexing, so now come to the next topic. Next topic is how we can access array. So as I told you, this is a simplest way that we access array, that easy way that we access array. Like we just put console.log, and console.log we just paste it here, and again if we write like this, so you can see you get the result. Now this is all how we can store array in element and how we can access it. Now if you want to write some array mean without having any value in array, you can also do that. Like we will just define where we will just give it name a, and with a we will give equal sign, and after equal sign we'll give just square braces, and after square we put semicolon. But that is how we can define empty array. So that was about empty array. You can even do one thing. If you want to just write numbers instead of this, just only numbers, you can also do that. If you want to write string only string, you can also do that. And if you want to write some character only, just you can also do that. And how we can access, so this is a simplest way to access array. Now if you are interested to bring some specific, or to take some specific element or change it, we'll cover it later. But now we have to just give a small touch to it, that your mind is prepared for that in coming time in the same video. So if we want to access some specific element from this array, we will write just one where, and we will give name to it b, and after b we will write my array, and in my array we will give some specific index number 0. Like if we want to access 0, so 0 is located in this in the index position 0, because the indexing start from 0, and in each programming language when you are talking about array, so array indexes start from 0. Now if we run this, instead of this we run just only b. So how we can run that? Just come to run and run debug, and come here, it is a result. 90 has been given a result, but this is this one 90, because this 90 is located in the index position 0. So this is how we can access a specific element of array. Now if you want to just check some indexing number, we'll cover it, because we have written here that how we can check indexing position etc. In the same video, right? But now come to nested array. What is nested array? So guys, a nested array is array within array. When you use one array in between the second array, just in a square braces, we use we want to write the same array in one array. So how we can do that? we can do by just writing. We will write a type of array that, like, we will write var, and in var we will write nested array, right? Just we will put nested, that it clear to us that now we have to just copy these things, right? We can write, but we will just take this, that you have clear concept that how nested array will work. So we will put just here, and after this we will write comma, and after this we will write the next one, and after this we will write the next one. So this is all about how you can write nested array, and it is having some benefit that you can use nested array, and how it works. So that is all about nested array. At the same, we will try to just console it for once, that you get a clear understanding of this nested. And nested, we just write this nested, and now run it. That if when we run it, we get a result that look array, but here is something different. Look at the result. The result is that we are having 4 element in one array, 4 element in next array, and 4 element in next array. So that was how we can write nested array in JavaScript, and it is having some benefit. We'll discuss it later, and it will help you a lot when we are going to do some project in this, and we are going to start then after is that React. So you will find a lot of help from this video and from this our course, because we are trying to cover this course, and later on we start React. So it will be helpful. It is a way to React. If you clear this, you will be having no problem in coming time, right? So now array, nested array, that was all about nested array. So that is a way that we can write nested array, how to access it with a specific element or something else. So it will be discussed in coming in this video, but in coming topic, because we have written multi-dimensional array, we'll try to cover multi-dimensional array in this video. And now come to what is array concatenation. So what is array concatenation? I think that will be clear. The all topic above will be clear to you people. Now come, what is array concatenation? As I told you, that concatenation means to concatenate two arrays or two string, but that would be not in the case of numbers, because number, when we concatenate numbers, so that would be not a concatenation, that would be a sum. Will give a sum result, because that would be considered as addition. Now come here, that we will simply do one thing. We have to not write some new array, just we have to do where, and with where we will write just we will write concatenation. We'll write conc, right? Con. So after this we will do one thing, array, my array, and after my array and your array. So we will write my array, just come and put a plus symbol, and after plus symbol you should write our array. So if we write our array and my array, and after this our array and my array, we just put console, and after console dot log, and after console dot log we will write what? We will write con, because con we use to just here come down, because C is a capital. And now just put semicolon. If you're putting on dot, I told you that's not a matter. Come here and just we will find the result down here. Now you can see that 9090 MB and ID etc, and ID and these are two arrays. But why we are not getting any space? If you want to take some space, so you can do simple by putting this column, because that is considered a string, but empty string, as that is being considered empty string, so that will bring some space between your arrays. And that is, now you can see ID and something else. If you want to completely bring some more as well, so you should write 2 are, you can write more than 2, you can write 3, for it's up to you. If you just want to check it, it is not as important, but as for your information, just to clear to you that we can, now you can find both the array. One is from here to here and next is from here to here. So that was about how we can concatenate array. Now we can do one thing, as I have mentioned that array concatenation with string. So how we can do that? Simple. As we will if you are going to write some variable or not, you are doing the same in that. That is not a problem. If you just write here and not if you are not writing here, so you can write in the next variable too, but we will try to do on both the method. The first method is we will write a variable, like we will write a variable and we will write a string, and string with me mean concatenation, string concatenation with array. And after this we will write we'll try to write one string, and the string should be just, we will copy concatenation of array with string. Fine. And after copying this, we'll try to put this here, not here, just we'll try to put it here, and with control V and just we'll write in semicolon, right? And after this, writing the semicolon, and after writing this thing, we'll try to just write this one, because it is multi-dimensional. Oh no, we will try to write just this one to clear to you. We will write here string and string conc and plus, and then this yes, we will write this is also okay, fine. And then we will try to cover string and string conc, and string conc, it will give us a result. It will be a string concatenation with array. That how we can concatenate string with array. You can see concatenation of array. What is the problem here? You can see the result. We have written just look at this concatenation of array concatenation. Instead of writing something as, we just have written this, but it is not okay, right? We will try to we will try to write here our array or your array or whatever you are writing, your own name or whatever. Okay, our array. So in our array, now if we see the result, there will be clearly defined here. Look at this, our array of concatenation of array with the string id, name, and that is the same array as been declared here. You can see like this and this. So that was all about concatenation. Now the second method, if you are not going to write this method and it's look like larger method to you, you can have more method as well that you can write array too. So we will try to write array like this with we'll copy this just, and we will paste it here, right? Okay, as it is also about concatenation with making space and concatenation of array, we'll try to just put it here. We'll clear first this. We'll try to clear this. No, we'll not clear this. We'll try to cover okay, we'll do one thing first. We'll write with the string conc, and with string conc we'll write plus and we'll equals, and after this we'll write this. So it will be all about, we'll just cut it here from here, and we'll paste it here to clear it, and that is a type of, it will not create any problem for you people. And now if we just write con, and with concatenation, it means concatenation. So now if we see the result will be you can see the result, this concatenation with a string, and that is all about there was two arrays. So in two array we use this thing. Now we will try to cover the next method, how we can use array concatenation. So just remove this, and instead of writing this pasting in the variable, you just copy it and you just paste it here. And now try to run it. After running this, you will see the result that now you can see. So that was a third way of concatenation array, that how you can concatenate array and concatenate with choose array or concatenating array with the string. Now we'll try to come to this next topic, that how we can modify array. Modification of array mean to use some most commonly example in array, most commonly operation in array, how we would do that. And we will try to just for this time we'll remove the console, so you will be not having any problem. Control and slash. With control slash in any language, that will be considered as your array, that will be considered your comment. What is comment? We have already uploaded video on comment, that what actually comment and how we can use. There are two types, multi-line and single line. If you want to check it, we uploaded video, you can check there. We'll put link in the description. Now if we run it, just first for this time we have to run it, and we'll get nothing, because we have done we have already commented this the thing that gave us outputted, so that has been commented. So now come to concatenation. After concatenation string, now come to this topic, that how we can modify, how we can check index, and what is the purpose of checking index, and how we can change the number that is stored in element and use. What is the advantage of push, and what is the advantage of pop? So a push mean a push, you can we will use this empty array, and I will show you that what is the use of this push, and how we can cover this empty array with this push function. So now come to that what is modification of array. Now if we try to just do this all thing with example, we will be having clear mind that what is array modification, indexing, and this all thing. Later on we'll try to cover the multi-dimensional array. Now come, what is modification array? So we will I will teach you that what is a modification. We have I told you in the I give touch in this video, but in some few minutes before. And now come, what is modification array? First, we'll try to write